Alright, this is Vegeta8259 again, and a lot of you have been wanting me to do a update of my, the review of my room that I did like over a year ago. And so, I figured why not? I don't have anything else better to do today. So, I'm going to do that. Plus, a lot of you have been asking me to do a review of my collection. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you all of my collection because most of it's in boxes because I've little shelf space left. Anyway, I guess we'll start on this wall. As you can see, my room is very colorful. I have Christmas lights up all year round. Those aren't left over from this Christmas. They've been there for about 3 years now. Anyway, got dresser. None of these drawers have clothes in them though. Got some Star Wars figures. Got other miscellaneous stuff. Video game stuff in there. Up here I've got a bookshelf. Various books, manga, stuff like that. Death Note, very nice. Up on the wall I've got my Dragon Ball Z Super Battle Collection, or what I have of the Super Battle Collection is far from complete. Titanus up here. I've recently been collecting Transformers, Power Rangers, and yeah, just part of my attempt to try and buy back my childhood, if that makes any sense. I'm a very nostalgic person. Anyway, over here is where I do most of my modeling. As you can see right now, well, you probably can't really tell what it is from that pile of parts, but it is the LM High Grade Evangelion Unit 5. So anyway, yeah. Mostly video games on this shelf. Sega Saturn, NES, Sega CD, Sega Genesis. I worship the Sega Genesis, by the way. It's my absolute favorite game system. DS, PS1. Then I've got some more Power Rangers up here. Dragon Zord, Megazord, Thunder Megazord, my favorite. White Tiger Zord. There's my gold frame. And my sparkly holofoil Wing Zero custom poster. Then, let's see, what else? Over here I've got most of my Gundam. Well, I used to have more Gundam stuff on display, but I've rearranged things recently, so I've got some Master Grades on this shelf, and then some more Master Grades and High Grades down here. And some more model kits right there. By the way, I've been meaning to do a redo of my review of the Dynames, because the picture quality in my first review was just so horrible that I feel like it deserves a redo. Anyway, more Transformers, more Power Rangers, even more Transformers, more DBZ stuff. And over here is my cat jumping out of my window for some reason. Right. Anyway, where was I? This is my bed. It's kind of a futon bunk bed. It's got a futon on the bottom here that folds out into a bed. I sleep down there because my original plan was to just sit down here and watch TV and stuff, and then sleep on the top, but I didn't take into account that my ceiling fan was going to cut my head off during the middle of the night, so up here I actually use for storage of model kits. And it actually turns out to be a very nice place to keep everything, seeing as how I'm really running out of room in my closet and under my bed and places like that. The boxes have got to go somewhere, so they just end up on my top bunk. Up here is mostly the boxes of the kits that I've already completed. Like you may notice the boxes of some of the kits I've already reviewed. And then I've got like Power Ranger boxes and some other stuff. The only kits up here that I haven't finished are Sazabi, XS Gundam, and 00 Riser. And then I've even got posters and stuff up here on my ceiling, cutouts from Master Grade boxes, other stuff like that. Climb back down here, and we've got my desk with my trusty laptop. More Sega Genesis paraphernalia down here. Video game guides, This is my little box. Is kind of hard to get open. Screw it. This is my little treasure box where I collect stuff whenever I go to the beach. If I find something on the beach I like, just put it in the box. Anyway, there's my lucky golden cat and Pillar Vegeta 8259. Then over here we've got video games, PS3, PS2, DVDs, Wii, GameCube, some Blu-ray movies, and more DVDs down there. And my TV and game systems. I have this funny superstition that all of my game systems have to be black, because every time I've had one that wasn't black, something's gone horribly wrong with it. For example, I had a purple Game Boy Color and the screen cracked. I had a gold PSP and it just quit working. So yeah, I actually went through the trouble to paint my SNES and NES black. Can't really see the NES too good because it's so dark down here, but it's unplugged and very dusty, as you can see. But yeah, black NES, black SNES, and then all my other systems are just naturally black, like PS3 and the Sega and the Sega Saturn. Let's see, what else? I've got more. I got a lot of vintage Transformers up on the walls. Forgot to show you those over here. Over here in my bed, I've got Jetfire with all my SD kits on top of it. Some Optimus Primes, clear Optimus Prime. Let's see. Over here, that's an incomplete Optimus Prime, obviously. Sunstreaker, Wheeljack. And I've got posters on the top side, the underside of my top bunk. Let's see, and then my Gundam Wing model set, and more stuff. My Uchiha Itachi headband, some miscellaneous action figures, video game boxes. This is my closet with the cat box, which is unfortunate. My parents don't want to have to put up with the cats in their room, so unfortunately I'm forced to have the cat box in my room, and the only place I could put it was in my closet. This is where I keep the boxes for most of the model kits that I haven't completed, which is about half. I think half the model kits I own now are completed, which are up there or over there in that corner. And then the other half are not completed, so I'm at about 50-50 right now. Anyway, those are right there. Other side of the closet, we've got even more model kit boxes. This is just the first layer, by the way. There's another layer of boxes behind those, as well as some Transformers boxes, masterpieces, stuff like that. And, of course, down here under my clothes, even more model kit boxes. I'm starting to feel overrun. There's my Masterpiece Megatron up there. What else? This is a sign I stole from Walmart when the Wii was being released. I stood in line for 7 hours to get my Wii on release night. And when we left, me and my friend just took this Nintendo Wii line, sign starts here. We just took that with us. Anyway, what else? I think that might be about it. Posters on the ceiling. Joel's one of my favorite movies. I don't think I went into these drawers. Again, there's no clothes in any of these. We've got modeling supplies. These are all my tools and stuff. In this drawer we've got paint. This drawer is video game stuff. Got some PS2 games. And most of the stuff in here is empty Game Boy boxes, actually. And then this is just a junk drawer. And more Transformers. And more junk. So, yeah. I think that about covers everything. For those of you who are wanting a review of my collection, I hope that I hope that showed it off, because that's about the best way I can show it off. It's not like I can just take all my model kits and put them on a table, because that'd probably be an all-day project, and I'm really too lazy to do something like that. Anyway, I guess that's about it for the review of my room version 2.0, and I'll see you guys next time.